So let's go in straight to it. Nollywood film The Weekend grosses 18 million naira in Nigerian cinemas. All right. Okay, so basically, The Weekend is, or the movie, Nollywood movie The Weekend, is on the bill for today. I have an article to read. All right, let's fire some spanking new exclusive in the first day of this week. All right, the month of September. I am TJ. Call me Olua TJ. I'm going to respond. Let's zoom in straight to action. Now, my focus today is in the African film industry. Something has happened, all right, and it's quite interesting. It is not a surprise. It is a normal tradition that is going on from Nigerians releasing new movies and then raking in a lot and making a lot of cash from it. All right. Now, the topic for today, or the headline, would enable us to know exactly what I am expounding on. So let's go in straight to it. Nollywood film The Weekend grosses 18 million naira in Nigerian cinemas. All right. Okay. So basically, The Weekend is, or the movie, Nollywood movie The Weekend, is on the bill for today. I have an article to read and I want us to do it together. The psychological thriller earned 8 million in its opening weekend. Nollywood's latest thriller, The Weekend, directed by Daniel Oriahi, has an impressive impact, grossing over 80 million naira at the Nigerian box office. This comes after the thriller was selected to screen at the 68th edition of the BFI Film Festival in London. Oriahi's The Weekend has recorded other achievements, including being the first independent Nollywood film to screen at the 2024 edition of the Tribeca Film Festival in New York. According to data from the Nigerian box office, The Weekend ranked among the top performers between September 6 and 8, 2024. Produced by Uche Okocha, the Trino Motion Pictures, The Weekend is a psychological thriller that explores the dark secrets of an orphaned woman's soon-to-be in-laws. Nikia, portrayed by Uzuamaka Anyuno, right? Am I right? Okay, hopes to find a sense of belonging and to be accepted by her fiancé looks Bucci Franklin family. What starts as a warm family visit takes a shocking turn as hidden truths unfold gradually. The film's portrayal of strange film dynamics, relationship, and psychological trauma, and its outstanding storytelling has amassed significant attention. With several films to his credit, Oriahi has a knack for psychological thrillers and horror films. Some of his works include Sylvia, a dark tale following a young man whose life trajectory changes when his imaginary friends disrupt his marriage plans. Taxi Driver Oko Ashewo, all right, a film following the life of an orphan village mechanic who heads to the city to drive an old man's taxi. On his job, he encounters prostitutes, assassins, and a disparate crew of other urban weirdos. All right, this is from the camp of The Weekend. This is relatively in line with the movie I just read an article about, The Weekend, which has grossed 18 million naira from the 6th of September to the 8th of September, and it keeps, I know by now, it would have raked a lot of cash. Now, we've been talking about, I personally have done movie reviews, far back. Beautiful trailers, beautiful storylines, we've done that on this channel, Now, this is not a surprise anymore when it's coming from Nigeria as a nation and their movies, all right? Now, my prediction, just as I did, all right, for the music industry was basically in line with the fact that Afrobeat is going to be a worldwide genre. I even gave 5 years, and just a year along the line, Afrobeat has become a globally revered genre in the world. It is same with Nigerian movies. We've had, Genevieve Inaji expound on the fact that Hollywood were not allowing him to do his bidding and share the story of what he wants to share, or basically, expose out there to the African tradition well. So he used Nollywood as that point and that reference point. Now the question I'm asking right now is that I'm looking forward to Nigeria, I don't want to say competing, having a standard niche of Hollywood movies and standard production. As we are seeing now, it takes a step to achieving this. And as you can see where they are heading, you can clearly see that Nigerians are towing the line of Hollywood. And the usual Nigerian and the mindset of Nigerians is even to do better, all right, and to gain that world acclaim. Nigerians can't be boxed. You can't box them. The fact that you sign them to international record labels with white people, you give them the international appeal, does not mean that they will do your bidding. They will still do what they want to do. We've had the video signed to Sony Music back then, saying that he had to come to Nigeria, record certain songs and send it to Sony, and they played, and it was a worldwide hit. Unlike before he was doing the bidding of Sony Music. So, the usual Nigerian and Nollywood industry within the next years, I don't want to box it, years, will have an equality of film production and quality content from Nigeria and Nollywood, just as similar to, Hollywood. All right. Now, the order of the day has to be with what they are doing within their own enclave and the African terrain by sending their movie to film festivals in the international space or to the foreign countries where they rake in a lot of cash and they make a lot of money. Unlike my country where, our movie industry is dead. Trust me, even if it's not dead, it's crippled. It's not like before. We all know the problem, so I don't need to go into it. I don't need to share. I don't need to come back to explaining myself. Unlike us where we just premiere and we don't even have, we don't have, a standard board or a standard operational method data-wise, which can say this movie raked in this amount of cash. We don't have it. We just do the movie. It goes into the cinemas. The directors premiere it. They take the money in their pocket and we don't even know whether they made profit or they broke even or whichever, you see. So it has always been the foresight of Nigerians against other Africans. We know. We don't need to talk about it, right? We don't have to. So it's basically a spotlight or the traditional method of me sharing my opinion in line with this particular movie which we've just spoke about. Now I'm leaving the rest to you in a brief instance on this Pan-African channel, and your opinions will also determine the whole aspect of the premiere. This is no news. There's been movies which has raked more cash and more money than even this one. So this is adding up to the status quo of the Niger dominance. And I salute every Nigerian industry player, be it in the music, movie, wherever. We know them already. So shout outs to every Nigerian. Shout outs to Oriahi, the director of this movie, and then all the cast members of this movie. Shout outs to Nollywood movie industry. I'm TJ. I'm a Pan-Africanist. I'm signing out of here. Share your thoughts with me. Share your opinion. What do you also make of this movie? Have you watched it? All right. Share your thoughts with me. If you haven't, please do watch it so that they can rake in more cash in line with it. I am signing out of here. I'll be coming your way this week with more and more exclusives. I salute you and peace out.